Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. Thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, we'll be cutting and sewing this spaghetti strap blouse that you can see on your screen. So for this tutorial, you'll be needing half yard or 1 yard, depending on how many layers you want yours to be. As you can see, mine is 1 layer. I didn't make it 2 layers. So I used about half yard of this scrap fabric and half yard of my black lining piece. So the first thing to note before cutting out your fabric is how long you want the back of your blouse to be. You can see that mine is a little bit too long. It is long because that's how I want it to be. So this blouse has different lengths. Some are short, some are 3/4, some are very long. So you're going to figure that out. So since I'm using a scrap fabric, I joined my fabric at the center. It is not supposed to be so, especially if it's something you want to wear out. So you just have to cut a really long fabric in order to achieve the longest one. Now for the length of my top, I want it to be 16 inches, which is exactly what I have here. And for the width, after measuring, I have about 42 inches, and this fabric is folded into two, meaning I have 84 inches fabric here. So once I open it up, it is 84 inches. Like I mentioned earlier, I joined the center because I'm using a scrap fabric for the purpose of this tutorial, so the center is obvious already. So go ahead and fold your fabric into two. So I'm doing 1 layer. I'm cutting 1 layer of this top. If you want it to be 2 layers, the first one can be 16 inches like my own, then the second one can be, let's say, about 10 to 11 inches. Okay, so from the center of your fabric, you're going to go in by where you want the first strap to be. So I want the strap to be at 4 inches, which is my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2, right? So I marked the 4 inches and I notched it. Now for the loop at the back, because the rope is going to go from the front to the back, I'm going to go in by 9 inches. Okay, this is because I want it to be fitted at the back once I pass my rope all the way to this loop. So I'll also notch the 9 inches. So I'm notching on both sides of my fabric. Okay, so you should also notch your center. My center is quite obvious because I have a joining around that area. So if you are doing a double layer, you are going to place the other layer and notch it also. The difference is the length will not be the same. So go ahead and also cut out a piece of fabric that you'll be using to for your strap. Okay, so I have two pieces. I cut out 1 inch, I folded it into two, and then I sewed it and I turned everything inside out. The length should be like 60 inches. Mine is like 60 inches because it's going to go from the front to the back. You also need another two piece for the loop area. Okay, so that one should be like 3 inches or thereabout. So I'm going to open my fabric to the right side. Okay, and I'm going to place my strap to the notched area. So you can see my center, you can see the both sides. That's the 4 inches. Once you open it up, it's going to be 8 inches. So I'm going to pin one strap to this notch, and I'll pin the other side to the other strap, sorry, to the other notched area. After doing that, now the smaller fabric that we cut out for the loop, you can make it 2 inches, 3 inches. It depends on how open you want the loop area to be. Mine is too long, so I decided to trim it out a little. Now you're going to fold it into two, as you can see me doing, and place it on that notched area. So the folded part should be on the right side of your fabric. Okay, and pinning. So remember, if you are doing a double layer, both of your fabric should be on each other before you do this step. Okay, so I'm going to pin on both sides. Then I'm using my lining piece. It's quite strong. That is why you saw that the back of my blouse was strong. It wasn't flexible at all. So I'm going to notch the center and I'm going to place them right side facing right side, and I'll pin all the way around. I'm pinning all the way around because I also want to sew the base, so I'll have a neat finishing. So now you can place your lining. Whether you're doing a double layer, you can place your lining, but the easiest method for the double layer is to hem around it. After sewing you can sew the up and the side, then you hem the base. It depends on what you want, but hemming also is okay. So I'll sew the upper part, I'll sew the back. Okay, I'll leave a little bit of opening that I'll use to turn everything inside out, and then I'll sew the base. One trick I used when I was sewing was to add hemming gum underneath, so when I iron everything will lay flat. Okay, so after sewing I went ahead to turn everything inside out. This is the opening that I used to turn everything inside out. I'll close it up. Okay, so I've sewn everywhere, and you can see how neat it is looking. So this is how you are going to wear your top. You are passing your rope to the loop at the back like this. Then you repeat the same thing for the other side. After adjusting the loop area, sorry, the strap area, and it is sitting well, you are going to go ahead and now tie the back of your blouse, and this is what is going to look like. So that is basically all for this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.